Good morning, students. In this session, we'll study about the process of germination. Now, first thing is that what is germination? Germination refers to the process in which a seed changes into seedling. So, the process of conversion of a seed into a seedling is known as germination. Germination takes place in steps, right? For example, if you take 1 gram seed or a rajma seed and soak it for overnight, and then you place the same in the soil, in any pot that contains soil, you place that bean or the rajma seed in that soil. After 2 or 3 days, if you will keep on watering it and provide it sunlight, you will find that a small plantlet will start coming out of it. Now, this process is known as germination. First of all, we take a small seed which was already soaked in water for the night. Overnight, we kept it in water, soaked it, and then we placed that seed in the soil. Now, that seed will obtain the root, that is the radicle, in the first stage. Why it obtains the radicle or the root? So that it encourages itself, it anchors itself to the soil properly, and it is able to get minerals and the dissolved water from the soil. Gradually, after 3 or 4 more days, you will find that a small stem will appear. And later on, that stem will bear leaves, and in the final stage, it will bear flower. So, you will have a complete plantlet by this time. This entire process is known as germination. Now children, during the process of germination, there are certain conditions which are to be provided to the developing embryo. These conditions are air, water and warmth. Now, when you are taking a small seed, that seed needs few conditions. As we need energy to grow and to reproduce, in a similar manner, that seed needs few conditions so that it can divide, it can multiply, and it gets converted into a plantlet. Now, there are certain small activities that you can also do at your home to show that air or water or warmth refers to the temperature, the sunlight, the heat, is required for the process of germination. Now, children, when we need to prove that air is very important for germination, you need to take one beaker that contains water. In that beaker containing water, place your soaked seed. After 3 or 4 days, instead of seeing that it will germinate, you will find that your seed has decayed. It has decomposed. The reason is that you are providing water as well as you are providing the warmth or the temperature or the sunlight to the germinating seed. But you are not at all providing air. As a result, the seed will not be able to breathe and it will decompose. To prove that water is required for the germination process, take cotton. Place some cotton, dried cotton, not the moist one. Place the dried cotton over a plate. Place your soaked seed over it and keep that seed near a window where it can obtain the sunlight. Now, you are giving air, you are giving warmth to the germinating seed, but there is no water as the cotton is dry. As a result, again after 2 or 3 days, your seed might get decayed or it will decompose. In a similar manner, take another plate, place a layer of cotton over it, sprinkle some water over it to make it moist. Now, keep that entire stuff in the refrigerator. Here, we are providing air as well as we are providing water. But no warmth is being provided to the germinating seed. Again, it will decompose. So, these 3 simple activities shows that air, water and warmth, that is the heat, are required for the process of germination. Now children, you know that our plant produces so many seeds, but all these seeds They are not able to germinate, or all of them, they never grow up into a big plant. Reason is, few of these seeds, they either get destroyed by the animals, few of them, they get carried away by the wind or the water and then they are destroyed. Very few of them are able to germinate and they are able to get themselves converted into a seedling. Now, the process of germination is being explained here, but bache, if all the seeds of a plant, children, if all the seeds of a plant, they fall at the same place, then there would be a tough competition between them for sunlight, for space, for nutrient and for water. Right? Then they won't be able to germinate. Therefore, the seeds, they need to get scattered. The seeds, they need to get dispersed from their place of origin to the different parts. And this process is known as dispersal of seeds. When the seeds from their point of origin get scattered away, get blown away, get taken away to the different places, this particular process is known as dispersal of seeds. Once the seeds are dispersed to the different places, they germinate there and then they grow into a new plantlet. There are various agents. Agents means the different ways by which these seeds they get dispersed. Few of them are wind, flowing water, animals, and even sometimes we people, people also behave as the carrier or the dispersal of these seeds. So if the seeds, they are not dispersed, they fall at the same particular place, there would be no germination because there would be a tough competition among them for the space and for the nutrient requirements. So student, please listen to this video thoroughly and get your doubts clarified and complete the notes and the homework which will be given in the written. Thank you.